Now, the Mara ecosystem is famed for its wildlife and scenic landscapes. Two white rhinos, one called Queen Elizabeth and the other called Kofi Annan, are among the newsmakers of the Mara animal kingdom. Mark Namaswa was in the Mara and spent some time with the two white rhinos. Take a look.
El Toro Conservancy is one of the 14 conservancies straddling the Mara ecosystem. Our team is in the area to have a look at the rare white rhinos that have called this locality home. Well, the greenery, shrubbery and the landscape cast forth an ambience of closeness to nature. We catch up with Queen Elizabeth, a female 18-year-old rhino, and Kofi Annan, aged 9.
Kwanza kabisa Elizabeth ni mnyama ambaye tulitoa Nakuru National Park, ambaye ni msaliwa ya wale ambaye setu silirudishwa Nakuru. Ni mtoto ya hawa. Alafu Kofi Annan alisaliwa na wale ambayo imeletwa kutoka Solio Ranch.
Huyu sasa mwenye analala huyu ni Kofi Annan. Unasaliwa siku ile wakati Kofi Annan anakuja kugawa Raila na Kibaki. Siku hiyo wakati hawa na sign akasaliwa huyu kwa hii boma ya Faro.
At a distance, the two look almost identical, but Kofi, it seems, has coincidentally taken after his namesake, former UN Secretary General, and his achievements in the country in 2008.
Ukimuita kwa majina anajua, especially Kofi. Elizabeth imekuwa friendly kidogo, lakini bado ni wild kiasi.
El Toro Conservancy came into being in 1992. Initially, animals such as lions, leopards, hyenas, elephants and gazelles were natives of this location.
Rhino ya kwanza zililetwa hapa 1993. Zililetwa rhino mbili kwanza kutoka Lower Down, ambayo kwa nakumbuka jina ya moja inaitwa Juma na Chepkony.
Initial attempts of stocking the conservancy with rhinos in about 3 waves were thwarted by the presence of tsetse flies, which also spread Nagana, a fatal disease among livestock. Later, through government intervention, the 2 rhinos out of the initial herd have been able to adapt well. I'm told the major difference between white rhinos and black ones is the shape of their mouths. White rhinos graze and have wide mouths, while black rhinos browse from trees and have narrower pointed mouths. However, the ever-present threat of poachers who target rhino horns means Elizabeth and Kofi have to be under armed security surveillance around the clock.
Sisi inagawana mara kadhaa. Iko wale wanaenda patrol ya mguu, iko wale wanaenda patrol ya gari, iko wale wanaenda patrol ya mapikipiki, na wale nafuata. Hawakienda mbali, gari naamuka nafuata.
Their residence, known locally as a boma, illustrates the keenness with which security is taken. A sturdy wooden fence, fortified by an electric fence, but there's much more. Now, this is the watchtower, a raised platform right in the middle of the sleeping quarters of the rhinos. Now, from this point, you can be able to see beyond the fence, and you can also be able to see the sleeping quarters of the rhino. So the officer in charge can be able to locate and spot any danger that's posed against the animals. So in case of any emergency, he can be able to sound the siren and be able to call other officers into action. And this is an aerial shot of the boma from Kileleone Hill, the highest point in the Mara. With just 2 rhinos, conservancy officials are a proud lot, intimating that plans are underway to introduce more rhinos.
Other conservancies, the other comes from other conservancies come to El Toro, not really to do game drive, but to come and just see the rhino, because you are guaranteed that when you come to the Mara, you'll be able to see the rhino. Which also we charge some money for that, which is not so much, just $5 per person. And yes, it's not a lot, but we charge something for that.
For now, we leave Kofi and Elizabeth to their own animal devices.
Wait.
Remember, it's almost 6 p.m., about time they headed to their sleeping quarters after a good day out in the Mara. Mark Namaswa, KTN News, Masai Mara.